Hey, Timmies! It's Psychic Bob. Oh my gosh, it's Tuesday. Can you believe it? And here we are. I see we got Laura Doss over in the chat there. There's Sora Riku's here. Yay! All right, looks like we got a few people here, more coming in, hopefully. You know, normally I do this on Tuesday a little later, but today I'm broadcasting early because I'm booked up with readings this evening. For those of you who are interested, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. Hey, Davy Jan, good to see you. Hey, Brianna. Anyways, what I was saying to you guys just came in. Normally we do this on Tuesday evening, but today I am literally booked up with readings. So I'm not going to be able to do a video tonight. So that's why we're doing this early today. Also, for my viewers in Europe, a lot of you have been saying, gee, it'd be nice if you could do a little earlier now and then. So I'm hearing you. We're trying to get everybody happy. You know, here it is. It's New Year's. And, you know, I've been booked up for readings. And thank you to all of you who have been reaching out for private sessions. I'm so enjoying getting the chance to sit down one-on-one with you. And if you haven't done a reading with me, a reading is it's a full hour. It's you and me one-on-one, and we can do that by telephone or Skype. And in the private reading, you know, we cover everything. We look at your whole soul journey, your past, your present, your future, spirit guides, all of that, and I answer all your questions. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who've been coming out and tell me how much you've enjoyed the readings. And I'm looking forward to, I've got a lot of you on the schedule here, so thank you so much. I want to give some shout outs. Yay, Frequency of Peace is here. Colleen Croiser, hey, Colleen, good to see you. I saw your message the other night. I'm sorry I didn't see you when I was live. Just want to let you guys know, sometimes there's so many people in chat, I can't always acknowledge everybody. It's not that I don't want to or I'm ignoring anybody. Sherry Diaz is here. Coco Jamel's here. Tim Rosenfeld's here. Good to see you, Darla Bungard. All right, Joey Paranormal Goth is here. M. Love is here. Nicole Shands is here. Excuse me. If I mispronounce your name, my eyes aren't very good. I'd have to get my glasses on here. Yay, Stardust, Tina Sellens, the Ginger family. Hello. Yay, Debbie Webby's here. Yes, all is well, guys. For those of you who are saying, what's Bob doing on this time of day? I'm booked up with readings. This is the only time I can squeeze in today. So I had an hour open. I said, well, we'll get in messages today. Anyways, I am just so glad you're here. And thank you so much. Hi, who is Spiritual Fam? I saw you guys earlier. Are you a whole group of people, like a family? Anyways, I like that, Spiritual Family. Hey, Angela Ramirez, good to see you. We're going to get into readings in just a few minutes here, Angela. I got a few announcements, so send me your question here, okay, in just a little while, once we get readings going, okay? Yay. Cringosaurus is here. Shadowlander's here. Yay. All right. Well, guys, this is so cool to have you here. Anyways, a few real quick announcements here. Then we'll get into everything. Make sure, if you haven't done so, pop over to my website at PsychicBob.com. It should be at the bottom of the screen here. And if you want to get my latest artwork, this is called Orange Disconnect. It's a modern abstract piece. You can get that over at my website, PsychicBob.com. Now, this is only available for a week, so it's up till Saturday, so make sure you get a copy. You can print it out, you know, frame it, give it to a friend for a housewarming gift, limited edition Psychic Bob print. Now, a lot of you have been asking about t-shirts. You said, Psychic Bob, we love your paintings. They would look cool on t-shirts. Well, we are working on that, okay? It just takes a little while to get stuff in the production process, so we've got a lot more coming to t-shirts and to other, we're going to have other items. We'll probably have some phone cases and some mugs and a lot of different things. So we are going to start a series of t-shirts with artworks on them. So for you art lovers, I'm hearing you. And you know, I've been wanting to do that for a long time. So I'm just so thrilled. Yeah. Oh, TGBG's here and all excited about that. Yeah. Satan is your daddy. That's cute. Tiffany Sanchez is here. Angela Ramirez. Simba's here. Oh my gosh, all the way from Germany. There you go. Oh my God. This is so cool. Hey, David Chan, check your email. I sent you an email. It was kind of late last night, so I did answer your question, and let's connect, okay? Anyways, so speaking of shirts, I do have, if you go below this video or under any of my videos, there should be a shop now. We're having some technical problems getting all the items to display, so bear with us. We're working on that, but you'll see two t-shirts there, and they look like this. And you're going to say, wait, what's the difference? They look like the same shirt. Well, one of them, the font is in a purple font below, and one is in blue. When we were designing these, we did the original font in blue. We tried to edit it, and it wouldn't let us edit it. This is the weird thing with the Teespring. And I couldn't delete the listing. So I ended up making another one that has purple. They both look fine. Just depends if you like blue font or purple font. So when you go below the video, you'll see two shirts. You'll see, at first they look similar, but if you look real closely, you'll see different color font here. This is the one that's in purple. Now it looks white on here almost because my light is bleaching out, but it's actually a much richer, vibrant purple when you see it in person. So anyways, yeah, so make sure to visit my shop and get your t-shirts, okay? Anyways, I really appreciate your support. A lot of you been over there looking at the shirts and tell me how much you enjoy them. So to get, to let you guys know, hey, Kate Pigeon, good to see you. Wonderful. Yay. Shabalo. Bro. Hello, bro. Good to see you. All right. Anyway, so yeah, if you want t-shirts, go over to my shop. All right. And it'll be below this video. Okay. Now, also, I have to show you one more funny thing. Yesterday, I took the day off. Monday is my day off, and I like to get out of the house on Monday and get away from the whole world. And I found a treasure. Well, it's not really a treasure. You guys will probably laugh at me, but I'm excited about it. I got to show you what I bought yesterday. And you're going to say, what the heck is this? Well, I got me an original Lacoste bath mat. Can you guys see that? It's an alligator. Oops, sorry, I got it upside down. Let's go that way. Can you see that? It's a blue colored bath mat. And I got to tell you, I just, I love Lacoste. I have to admit, my sweater, in fact, I'm wearing, I think today, yeah, this is my Lacoste sweater. Their symbol is the alligator. I've been wearing Lacoste clothes since the 1970s or 80s. And I just love their clothes. Their clothes are really great quality. They last forever. Well, a few years ago, the reason I got to tell you why I'm so excited about this bath mat. By the way, you can see the label still. I haven't taken it out, put it in my bathroom yet. This is Lacoste Legend Bath Rug. A few years ago, I was shopping at Macy's. Oops, I shouldn't say the store. I'm not being endorsed by them, but I was shopping at a certain store. And they had these Lacoste bath mats. Now, they were like $60, which I just think is ridiculous to pay for a bath mat. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of touch with times. I just couldn't justify spending that much money. And so I didn't buy the Lacoste bath mat with the big alligator. And I've regretted it ever since. I thought, oh, I wish I'd bought that because I never see them. I have looked for 2 years to find a Lacoste bath mat. And you know how it is with life. It's either time or money. Either, like when I have the time to go shopping for it, I never have the money. Or when I had the money finally to buy it, I never had the time to go look for it. You know what I'm saying? Time or money. Well, anyways, yesterday while I was shopping, I was drifting through a certain store. I don't know if I should say what store. Anyways, because I don't want to get, I'm not endorsed. But yeah, some of you in chat may have figured it out. That's all I'll say. But I'm walking literally out of the store, like just on a zone phase. You know, when you go shopping and it's your day off, you're just kind of on a zone phase. I don't know. Anyways, I walked right by this and it caught the corner of my eye. I was like, what? What's that? And I looked and there hanging on the rack was the Lacoste bath mat. They only had one left and it's in a beautiful aqua blue. The original one that I wanted was in a seafoam green. Do you guys know that? Hey, Angela Locke is here. Good to see you. Lady Witch is here. Hello. So Anyways, you know what? I didn't think about going to Amazon, Lady Witch. Well, anyways, I'm still getting used to Amazon selling other stuff because I always think of them as just for books. But you're right, I could have searched Amazon. But I saw this rug walking by it, and I was so thrilled. I grabbed it off the rack. I said, I don't care what the price is, I'm buying it. Well, you're not going to believe the deal that I got on this carpet. It's an authentic Lacoste. I've got it for $13.99, basically $14. And I got an original Lacoste mat. Let's see, you can see that. There's my big alligator. And there you go. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I know it's just a bath mat, but it's like just one of those things. It's like, score, got it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm trying to be a minimalist these days. That's not always going so well. But this is something I've wanted and need for the house. So anyways, I don't think that's too extravagant. Anyways, I'm just glad you guys are here. And real quick, also, a lot of you been asking about my jewelry. So every day, PsychicBob, we want to see what jewelry you're wearing. Well, let me show you what I'm wearing today. This is one of my brown agate pendants. And brown agate is a wonderful gemstone. In fact, we're going to do a whole video tomorrow on Wiccan Wednesday about brown agate. I'm going to show you my brown agate jewel collection and talk about the magical properties and use of brown agate. So hopefully you guys can see that. This is a beautiful rich brown. It's called a caramel agate because it kind of looks like liquid caramel like you'd put over ice cream. Can you guys see that? So there you go. So this is a very powerful, magical witch stone. So make sure to be here tomorrow because we're going to have a video all about brown agate, its magical properties and uses. And I'm going to show you the rest of my agate collection. I have a few different pieces. And so this is just one of them. I'm also wearing my brown agate ring today. Can you guys see that? This is from, both of these are from Botswana, Africa. And if Butterfly Girl's here, she'll know about this because she's from Botswana. Butterfly Girl, you here? I don't think you're here today. I haven't seen you. But if you're here, I'm honoring Botswana down in southern part of Africa. Anyways, thank you so much. You guys are great. Hi, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Satan. Thank you, Angela. You guys are great. M Love says, do you also sell the jewelry? Right now, M Love, I'm not selling jewelry. I collect jewelry, but I'm thinking about designing my own Psychic Bob jewelry line. A lot of people are asking about that, and I think I could make a great line of jewelry. It's just an issue of working with manufacturers, which I'm researching. So I may have a Psychic Bob jewelry line a little later this year, okay? But for right now, we're going to have t-shirt line. We're going to have some product lines and artwork lines. So definitely, Bobber Rib says, I always wear my pentacle. I love crystals. Bobber Bib, excuse me. Gail Collier's here. Hi, Gail. Good to see you. All right. The Ginger family. Yay. I'm glad you got it. The last one means it was meant for you. Oh, you're talking about my rug. Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I really believe in those signs. It's kind of like you're right. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And this is one of the things I actually try to keep in my mind. Whenever I shop, because, one of the things when you're studying minimalism, and I'll probably have to do a whole video on minimalism. One of the things that happens is that, you realize that you don't have to have everything. And you need to refrain from that. So I kind of do this. Like if I'm going to buy something, I'll just look at it and I'll walk away. I might go away for a day or two even before I go back. And if it's meant to be mine, it'll be there. So that's kind of how I live, Anyways, yeah, I agree with you on that. All right. Hey, IR, good to see you. Scotty Boy's here. Wow, this is great. Ginger family, steal of a deal. Steal of a deal. Yes, it was a steal of a deal. Oh, Casual Psychics here. Good to see you, Brett. Thank you for being here. We're going to be having Brett on. Brett, we got to coordinate our schedules, but in the chat, you'll see a guy named Casual Psychic. I want all of you to go check out his YouTube channel. It's Casual Psychic. Amazing psychic, very gifted. He and I have been talking. It's amazing. And we're going to have him on as a guest here very soon. So Casual Psychic, I haven't forgotten you. I've been buried under readings, literally. But I'm so thankful for your patience, and I'm so glad that you're here today. Anyways, check out his channel, Casual Psychic. Go over there, tell him Psychic Bob sent you. Hit subscribe. You will not regret it. His content is number one. It's like boss. He's boss man. Casual Psych is so cool. I'm glad you're here. Brett, I hope you don't mind I give your name. His name is Brett. But anyways, he goes by Casual Psychic. Anyways, well, let's get into doing some readings, shall we? Now, before we do some readings, I want to take just a moment. I want everybody to settle down. Let's just close our eyes and let's attune to the spirit world. Very good. Now, when you're ready, you can open your eyes and you'll be fully present. Oh, look who's in front of me today. Christine C. Hey, Christine C. Good to see you, darling. Oops, your message went by. Let me see what you are. Christine C. gets the first message. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Any guidance? Thank you. Love you. Hi, Christine C. Psychic Bob loves you too, darling. Well, you know, hon, I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your vibration today, I'm getting brilliant bands of blue and white and purple light around you. This really tells me that you are in communication mode right now. And I want you to really think about being visible to people that you want to deal with, whether they're business associates or, you know, just socially, because blue light really is your communicator light. White light tells me that you're coming into a time of transition. This is a light of blessing, and you've got purple around you as well, which is high psychic energy. So you're definitely in a channeling place. And try to think that anybody that you speak with right now, let it come from the higher self before you speak it. And so if you end up in a situation where somebody said, hey, we'd like to work with you, like I get the sense there's somebody coming in here that may want to do some sort of consultancy work with you, ask you to be a consultant. Before you make any terms of deal, just bite your tongue and say, let me receive from spirit. And then you speak. And once you speak, it's like you say things even better than you could have. So you're definitely in a place of powerful communications. Now, I want you to watch particularly because I feel like the end of this week, around Friday or Saturday, there's people wanting to kind of talk to you about some high-powered negotiations. I feel like, again, this may have some connection to doing a consultancy type work or building kind of an extra business. I think you're going to have multiple revenue streams this year. Anyways, visualize blue and purple light. That's going to set you on the right path. I hope that helps today for you, darling. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hey, Gav Hines is here from England. Yay. Yay. Scotty Boy, thank you. Scotty Boy just said, I just subbed a Casual Psychic. Hey, Brett, you got a new sub. Scotty Boy, he's a great guy. I know Scotty Boy. So you're going to have a great time with each other. Definitely communicate to each other. You guys are great. Lady G's here. Yay. Okay. Hold on just so we have messages fly by. Fast starts. I got to put on my glasses. I can't see these. Okay, Gav Hines, you're getting a message here today. And it says, Bob, what advice would you give me on magic-wise? What should I be working on in my life? Really good questions, Gav. Gav, one of the things is I feel that you have a really natural connection with earth energy. I think you would do very well right now to study working with crystals and with herbs. I really pick up the spirit of the green man. Like he's literally like around you in your vibration, like whispering. And I feel that what he's doing is he's bringing you back to grounding. I feel like the last few weeks for you have been a little chaotic, a little hectic. And the green man is coming in to nurture you, to support you, and to bring healing and blessing to you. So you want to call upon the green man And I want you to explore working with herbs and crystals. By the way, Gav, if you weren't here earlier, tomorrow we're going to do a whole video on working with the brown agate. That's the gem I'm wearing today. If you weren't here, let me show it again for people who just tuned in. Be here tomorrow on Wednesday because I'm doing a video on this gemstone, which is the brown agate. It's one of the most powerful of witch gems. So if you're looking for a powerful magical ally, you might want to explore brown agate. And here's my brown agate ring that I'm wearing. And we're going to talk all about agate tomorrow, about particularly brown agate. There are a lot of different agates, and we'll talk about those also. But brown agate, that might be a good stone for you, Gav. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Laura Doss. Hey, Laura. Laura says, Bob, can you tell me my last past life name? I want to do some research to see if I can find myself. You know, I keep getting the name. It sounds like it's a J name around this, like Johnson. I don't mean to sound terrible. It's a very common name, though. Like Johnson or Jones is the name I keep getting around that. And I think the first name started with the letter S. So it may have literally been like Sarah Johnson or Sarah Jones. Start with those. I'm getting that. And I know that's not the most easy, the easiest because it's a broader sort of name, but that's what I keep getting around it. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Stardust. Will my family's finances improve anytime soon? Thank you. Yeah, Stardust, I have to be honest, it's going to be a little delay, but around the March, beginning of March, I do see some breakthrough there. I feel like there's going to be some more job opportunities coming in around you. And I get another person to be like a spouse around you as well. And I feel like in March, there's an opening financially because from the end of March going into like, August, I feel like things are much easier. So that's going to be your window. But it definitely starts in March for you, okay? Anyways, I hope that helps in terms of timing. Yeah. Also, Fletcher's back here, and he just said, I know Fletcher. I'm sorry. Fletcher's upset because I didn't tell y'all he was here. Yes, Fletcher, we acknowledge you. Fletcher's here, everybody. He says hello. See, I get in trouble with my spirit guy. But anyways, he's asking me to tell you as well that they want you to look into some sort of debt consolidation because you have some outstanding debt. I don't know if these are credit cards or unpaid bills, but they're saying that you could kind of do a consolidation of some money that's outstanding and that this will get you lower interest and it'll get paid off quicker. I really think that by the time we get to the end of this year into 2020, you're in a much stronger financial position, but that starts this March, okay? Be open also, Fletcher says, to starting a business. I feel like this may be a business that's run from your home. So you might be able to actually do work from home. I'm getting some connection to kind of like billing or debt collection, not like you being collected, but like you might be able to work as like from home doing follow-up calls to collect payments or something like that. But I'm getting that. And I feel like you have a really great gift at communication. You'd be a natural working on the phone. So I'd like you to explore doing some work from home. I feel that's going to be another source of income for you, okay? I hope that helps. Good question. Blessings to you. Hey, Chrisanne Akampora. I love your name, Chrisanne Akampora. That sounds like a model's name. That's a beautiful name. Chrisanne says, any messages for me today? Hi, Chrisanne. Yes, I do have some messages for you. I'm getting a woman back here. I keep hearing this voice. I saw your name earlier and I heard a voice talking, so I was hoping you'd still be here. There's a woman here. This is actually on your father's side of the family. This is the great-grandmother on the father's side back here. And she said, I'm looking after Chris Ann. So she's a protector to you right now. And she's asking me to talk to you about some travel here. There looks like there's a connection. I keep getting this. There's two locations. One is Florida in the United States, and I'm also getting Spain. Both of these areas are showing up. And it looks like you're going to get a chance this year to travel. And this great-grandmother on your dad's side wants to travel with you. So she's around you in spirit, okay? Also, I want you to Be open to a blessing in the money area. I keep feeling like towards, not till probably about November, but I think there could be an issue around a new home coming, like a house purchase or some type of investment in property later this year. So things are going to be strong financially for you, and there'll be this travel. But call on your great grandmother. Okay, she's in spirit guiding. Blessings to you. All right. Jules, hi Jules. Jules says, Psychic Bob, can you please tell me if I have a spirit guide? Thank you. You know, Jules, that's a great question, because the truth is everybody has a spirit guide. Now, we don't always know that or remember it, because when we come down here, we forget everything about the other side. Our home, our true home, is the spirit world. So we don't have to think about spirits as like strange or spooky. We're spirits too. We just decide to put on this body, which is like a suit. But our true essence is spiritual, just like our guides. But you do have a number of spirit guides already. One of them is actually a Pleiadian guide. I have a woman here, and I hear the name Sima, S-I-M-A. So she says, I'm Sima, and she's a Pleiadian guide. You have a connection to the star people. And I get the sense that you're going to start seeing UFOs very soon if you haven't already. But Seema is coming in because she said she's opening your connection and your understanding of how large the cosmos is, and that there are other beings. Now, she lives in the Pleiadian star system, but she does have the ability to connect spiritually and telepathically. See, the alien races are far more advanced than us. They can talk to us through the mind. They can leave their bodies at will and materialize in places. But Seema is one of your guides, Pleiadian guide, okay? I also get around you another person here. I want to place this actually as a relative here. This would be on your mom's side of the family, and I'm getting a woman coming in here that I think is an aunt. I want to go, but I think it's a great aunt. She feels a little older to me. This would be like a grandmother's sister back here. But I just picked this presence up, and I feel like she's also a protector and a guardian to you as well. So yes, you've got this great aunt on your mom's side spirit. I'm not getting her name right now. Sometimes I get the name, sometimes I can't. But I get her around you, and I'm also getting Seema. And I'm hearing this great aunt talk about healing in the family. So it does look like there's going to be some healing. I get also a sense of physical healing around your mother as well. So this great aunt is bringing some physical healing. Looks like your mother has not been sleeping well, and she has a little bit of an acid issue. So this great aunt of yours is bringing healing to her and greater unity in the family. So you're definitely being protected by spirit and guided, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Oops, jumping down. Oh my gosh, it's flying by. Yeah, Angela Ramirez. Any messages for me? I'm curious if I have any psychic capabilities. Oops, where'd you go, Angela? Any psychic capabilities, and just wondering if anything is going to get better. You know, Angela, you do have a lot of psychic gifts. You're a clairvoyant. That means you get visions. Now, you might have it right now predominantly as dreams. Like you have dreams about stuff, or you wake up in the morning and know stuff. But I'm getting increased, like what we call controlled clairvoyance, meaning if you sit down, close your eyes, you'll be able to get visions. That's one of your psychic gifts. And I do see things improving for you. Now, this is going to sound weird, but one of the challenges right now around you is because you're growing so psychically, some of the relationships around you are a little rocky right now. It's not that you're doing anything, but it's that people are feeling that shift. And don't stop that shift, because you're making great growth this year. And I think that once we get into about, May or June, things are more settled right now. I feel things are a little scary in the money area as well as the romance area, a little bit of irregularity going on there. But I think that by May, you're in a stable situation at home and financially. And I think you have better control over that psychic ability. Okay, one of the things I want you to do is literally every day sit down, and this actually is for everybody also. All y'all need to do this. Sit down every day for 5 minutes, close your eyes like we did at the beginning, and just visualize light filling your body. If you do that, you're going to open all that channel of energy. And Angela, you're going to find that your vision comes much clearer, okay? I hope that helps you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Kat Aaron Davis. Hi, Bob. Anything you can tell me? I'm going through many things. It's very rough. Kat, I'm so sorry, hon. You know, the good thing is I can tell you when I step into your vibration, you do have kind of dark gray light right now, which means you're feeling blocked, and it means you're like literally feeling like you're stumbling. The cool thing is that right beyond that is brilliant white and purple light. White light means it's the light of heaven. I want you to keep talking to God, keep talking to your higher self, keep talking to spirit world. I do feel that once we get into like mid-February, there's a break here for you. I feel like there's going to be some healing in the emotional area around mid-February. And I also get some financial healing coming in around that time. I feel like things have been blocked kind of on every front. And by mid-February, I feel like you're having a breakthrough. That's the white light. You also have a lot of purple, which tells me that spirit world's got your back. So it's going to be about mid-February till things get better. I want to ask you, I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm getting an issue also connected to housing here around you, as if there may come up an issue of like being asked to move, or maybe you feel like you have to do a physical change. And I'm going to just tell you right now, just stay put for the moment, because I feel that by mid-February, things are more stable and you won't have to do that. If that's an issue that's going up right now, I don't see that happening at this time. If you want to move, you can, but wait till about mid-February. But if you feel like, oh my God, I'm going to be out of my house, I'm being kicked out, no, it's not going to happen. But by February, I think you'll be in a clearer place to where you can choose to make a move. So don't react right now, just be still. Also, I just want to remind you that this week, if you saw my horoscopes, Aaron, we're having Sun square Uranus, which was making a lot of chaotic energy this week. So please be careful. Don't try to resolve major conflicts now. Just do a retreat, and you're going to see that energy after another week passes, and you'll be in a clearer place. So, but I do see things significantly changing by mid-February. I hope that helps, darling. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Enchanting Moon says, I had a compelling thought to turn you on YouTube, and I got lucky and caught you live. Yay, Enchanting Moon. Thank you for being here. This is so nice to see you. You're wonderful. I think that's lovely. Thank you for being here. Blown Trips, I love that name. Blown Trips says, Bob, what are your thoughts on astral projection or astral travel? You know, Blown Trips, I'm a big believer in that. I think that we actually all astral project or astral travel literally every night. When you go to sleep and you're in bed, you actually float. Most of the times we hover about a foot or two above our body. Some of us then go off into the spirit realm. So yes, I do believe in it. If you want to work on astral projection, though, the best thing you want to do is literally practice meditation, because that gets you used to stepping down your vibration to where you can attune to that energy of spirit. And then when you do astral project, you'll go out. One of the things you might want to get is they make on like CD or download. I'm not so modern. I'm back in the days of tape recordings, but you can download, I believe, astral projection guided meditations. In fact, maybe we'll do one of those here soon. I think that would be a great exercise. I'll do a video and lead you guys through an astral projection. That might be good. So don't let me forget that. Remind me of that. But yes, Blown Trips, I believe in it. I think it's good to practice it, because it will only make you more connected to your true self, to your spiritual self, okay? So there you go. All right. Hold on, they're flying by. Whoops, where'd I go here? Hold on a second. Gav Hines just said, he said, I astral projected, Bob, and it was a very powerful experience. I love that. Good. Sora Riku. Sora says, hey, Bob, question. I met this girl online a couple of years ago, and I haven't heard from her. 7 months ago. I haven't heard from 7 months ago. Should I move on and find someone else? By the way, her name is Katie from Texas. You know, Sora, I got to be honest. I think you need to move on. I do think you're at a place where you're ready for a relationship, but this girl is not. One of the things that's blocking her is she has some anxiety issues that's making her very shy, and she doesn't relate well to people. I'm sure she, excuse me, related well to you, but you know, when you have those issues, sometimes they just cripple you and take you over. I don't feel like that one's meant for you. I think you need to move on. I feel that by the beginning of April, you're connecting with somebody new, and I do think it's going to be online. So yes, keep putting yourself out there. It looks like April is the new connection for you, and the new person that you connect to actually is, I believe, out of looks like it's Massachusetts up in New England, and you'll meet the girl online. But do a search in Massachusetts. If you're on a dating site, you can do geography. Look at Massachusetts. That's where I'm seeing the connection. And the name around the girl that I see connected with starts with an L. So it might be a Lisa or a Leanne or a Lena, something with an L, like L. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. All right, moon mantra. Oops, hold on, that went by. Let me see. Moon mantra, where'd you go? Hold on, I lost the connection here. Moon mantra, I'm sorry, I can't find your question. I don't know, maybe you retracted it? Oh my goodness. Da, da, da. Hold on, we'll find it. Well, I'm so sorry, Moon mantra, I can't find your question. All right, Aaron W. Who are my guides? Any messages? Yeah, well, you know, Aaron, you have a lot of spirit people around you. Interestingly, I'm getting around you two sisters here. I keep hearing them talking, and they're talking really fast. I'm trying to slow them down, but they're two sisters, and they're dressed in medieval style clothing. And one of them is holding in her hand like a bunch of herbs, and the other one is holding in her hand, it looks like a magical wand. And the names of the sister, the one sister gives me the name of Jane, the one with the herbs is Jane, and the other sister gives me the name of Mary. So Jane and Mary are your guides. And they said that you had a former life as a magical worker, and they were from England, and it's around the 1200s, Middle Ages time period. And they said we worked magic together. So I think you have a past life connection to Jane and to Mary, but they're around you in spirit. And they're asking me to tell you that they're opening your connection to your past power. So I feel like you're going to start getting kind of like really interesting dreams here, or a sense of being like compelled to explore mystical things like herbalism or magic. You might want to do some reading up on Wicca, because you were kind of a Wiccan, even though they didn't have that term per se in that time. You were a Wiccan, I believe. And these two sisters are friends. I don't think you were a sister to them, but I think that you worked with them. It's like a small coven. So it's kind of like your power of your coven is coming over from spirit, and it's opening up magic for you. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Coco Janelle, hi Bob, will I get a full scholarship? I've been manifesting this year. Yeah, Coco, I do see it around you. I want you to focus on minority scholarships, like women-based minority scholarships, because I feel like there's money just sitting in a pot somewhere. And I feel like when you go to apply for this, they're like, oh, nobody's come in to apply for this. So yes, I want you to focus on like women, particularly like women's focused scholarships. Okay. I do see it coming for you. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and start applying now, because I think that by June, you're going to get the word that you got it. Okay. But it might take a few months. Okay. All right. Amanda Martin. Hey, Bob, any changes for me from my guides in the spirit world? Love you, Bob. I live in Mass. You're in Massachusetts. Well, Amanda, you might want to hook up with the other person I read with, who's looking for somebody in Massachusetts. Okay, yeah, Amanda, I got to tell you right now, I keep hearing somebody named James or Jimmy. He calls himself Jimmy. I think his name is Jimmy. He says, "I'm Jimmy. Tell her Jimmy's back here." And this Jimmy feels like he's like interesting because his energy feels very young. I feel that this Jimmy crossed over when he was in his 20s, but he's a really high energy guy. And I feel like he's coming in to kind of help you step more fully on your spiritual path. I think that when Jimmy was alive, he had a fascination with working with haunted houses. And he said, yes, he said, that's how I died. He said, but tell Amanda she won't die from haunted houses. But it's like he was literally in a house and the floor, it was an old haunted house and the floorboards broke, these old houses are about to collapse. Well, he fell through a ceiling on the second floor. That's how he died. But he went right to the high level of the spirit world because his work was all about helping trapped souls. So Jimmy's here and he said that he's helping you. And I do get the sense you're going to be doing some work with trapped souls. So you might do some research on earthbound spirits and call on Jimmy, but he's around you. Okay. Yeah. Also, he's asking me to talk to you about the state of Rhode Island. It looks like you're going to get a chance to travel to Rhode Island later in the year. And this may have some paranormal research connection, but ask Jimmy to lead you, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Raven Moth. Question, Lord Ision. By the way, for those of you who haven't been here, I have a new title. I'm Lord Ision. If you look at last week's video, last Sunday, we had my installation. So that's who she's talking about. If you hear people talking about Lord Ision, you say, who's Lord Ision? I'm Lord Ision. Lord Ision, am I meant to channel this book with friends? Blessings to you. Raven, I have to tell you, I do think you're meant to channel. I think you're meant to do that book. But I got to be brutally honest here. I think you're more committed to it than your friends. Well, if you talk about friends in terms of spirit people, I think you definitely have spirit friends who are going to help you. But in terms of uniting with other people that are earth people, that are your friends, like on earth, living people, I don't think that you want to work with them. I don't think they're bad people. I just don't think they're going to be as focused and as committed as you are. And I think you do better just to take it and run with it and go with it yourself, okay? Anyways, I don't mean to be negative, but I just want to prepare you because I feel like if you just wait for them, that they're half focused, they don't really complete their chapters, and it just feels disjointed, the energy. So just do it for yourself. Work with your spirit people, and you'll do a better job at that. Okay. Blessings to you. Hi, Conspiracy Cats. Good to see you. Welcome here. By the way, Conspiracy Cats, I got to tell you, I hear somebody shouting out to you from the spirit world. There's a lady back here, and she gives me the name of Ellen. She says, I'm Ellen. She's one of your spirit guides. And she just says, tell Conspiracy Cats I'm here. So there's a message for you. Your guide's name is Ellen. Okay. And Ellen was, she's dressed in like 1930s style clothing. The woman wore the hats, kind of like late 20s, early 30s time period. But she's a guide for you. And she's asking me to tell you as well that she's helping you, she said, with some writing projects. Looks like you're going to be doing some writing here this year. Call on Ellen. She's working with you. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Sandra Taylor's here. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. Hi, Bob. Any messages from my Star People family? Yeah, Sandra, it's interesting because when I'm looking at your name here, I'm literally hearing this interesting buzz, this vibrations coming in my ear. And it literally, that's crazy. But I swear to God, there's literally a UFO passing over your home right now. Like I'm literally here, it's like coming in and parking. And I'm receiving a message here. You've got a number of Pleiadians around you, and you've got some Greys and Arcturians. I think your star family is much larger than maybe we've realized in the past. But I hear them all saying we're all a team. We're all part of the Galactic Council. There's a gray alien. It's one of the tall grays. The tall gray aliens are actually very enlightened. They're not like the little grays. totally different classes of people. But you've got a tall gray alien talking to you. And he said that your mind has become very receptive to their messages. And he says, be ready for the download. So it looks like some stuff you've been wanting to understand or connect to, get information. They're actually giving it to you. And I literally get like it's happening this week. So keep a notepad with you. Spend time to be ready to listen and be ready to capture the messages. But there's a gray alien that's bringing that. He says he's with the Pleiadians and with the Arcturians. So you got a number of them around you. The gray alien gives me the name of Rinse. It's like the word rinse, like R-I-N-S-E. Like we have a verb like to rinse, but it's not a verb. It's an actual rinse is the name that I'm getting for this tall gray alien. So he's around you. Okay, be ready for his transmission. Blessings to you. Yeah. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on, I'm losing. Okay. Ginger family, Psychic Bob, who are my guides? Also, what angels are around me that I know? I never feel anyone around me. Oops, hold on, I just lost the question. I'm majorly suffering from depression and going through a lot. I need to know, please. Yeah. You have around you, actually, you have a healing angel I do pick up. This is Archangel Raphael is helping you, but he's also dispatched another angel to you. And there's a woman around you in spirit. She has long blonde hair. And she gave you the name of Mimi. Isn't that a funny name? You know, sometimes angels have cute names. They're not all grandiose. But her name is Mimi, M-I-M-I. She says, I am Mimi and I've come from Raphael. But Mimi's around you to bring some of that emotional healing. You've really been going through it this last year. And Mimi says, she said, you've learned all the tough lessons. That's her words. And she said, you're done with the hard stuff. And so she's bringing in a gentle energy of vibrational healing. It looks like you've been, in a sense, beaten up. I'm getting conflict around you from like family members, not your immediate family, but a little further out, other relatives. And I also feel like you've been beaten up financially in some way. And Mimi said that you're done with the battle, you're done with the struggle, but I want you to spend some time talking to her every day. She's asking me to talk to you about February, the last week of February. It looks like there's some new beginnings starting here for you. And I get the sense this may come in the form of like even a job offer or some type of place where it's getting you out of the home and you're actually feeling freer into February. But work with Mimi because she's going to help you, okay? I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Oh, here's Stojans is here all the way from Germany. Stojans to Zelikov. Hey, Psychic Bob, I'm going back to Macedonia. Can you tell me how the trip back home will be? It looks good for you, Stojans, but I got to tell you, please, and I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to pay close attention to your bag that you're carrying. I feel like you're in an airport and it's there like you're talking to somebody, you're buying food and you set it down and I feel like you might accidentally walk off from it. Thank God, let's hope security and airports are watching and catch you. But I do feel like you could easily lose your bag because you're just not paying attention. Please keep an eye on that. And also, if you've got your passport, double check it. Make sure you don't set it down on a counter anywhere. Because I just feel like those two things are, it's like, I'm not trying to be negative. I just think that airports are overwhelming. And I think for you right now, because you're coming back for your trip, you're in relaxed mode. You're not going to be as vigilant as you've been. So you've got to watch both of those. That's what I'm seeing. The only challenge is the trip itself will be safe. I don't see terrorism. I don't see a plane crash. None of that. You're going to be safe and fine. But just watch that you please don't just set something down and walk off from it. Okay, please. Thank you so very much. All right. Christian Thibodeau. Morning, Psychic Bob. Any readings regarding my psychic progression in 2020? Hold Hold on just a second. I just make sure I read all that. Yeah. One of the things that you want to focus on, Christian, is being consistent. I don't say this to be critical. I feel like you're kind of hit and miss sometimes in your spiritual development. And, spiritual progress really requires kind of discipline. Like you have to work as hard at it as you do a job. This is why people think, oh, the life of a psychic is cushy. You just sit down, everything's perfect. No, we psychics have worked many years to get to where we are. And I feel like this year for you is a turning year. 2020 is a year where it's like 2012 all over again. I don't know if you remember 2012, but in 2012, there were a lot of psychics say it's the end of the world. I told people don't believe those psychics that are saying that. I said 2012 is a time of an influx of spiritual energy. And if you want to have spiritual progression, if you work on it in 2012, I told people it will progress much quickly. And this is how 2020 is. So for anybody, Christian, anybody else here, this is a great year to make that progress. So 2020 will be very good. I feel like you're picking up one of the senses I get around you is what we call clairsentience, particularly with there's a name for it, I can't remember the name. It's like where you can feel stuff psychically. Like it's a form of clairsentience, but there's a name like tactile sense. Anyways, I want you, as you're meditating and you're seeing stuff at a distance, in your mind's eye, I want you to visualize touching objects and get a feel, because I feel that you're going to do some work this year that are like locating missing objects. And you may feel your way through that. Like you'll feel like, oh, there's a missing jewelry and it's a wooden box. Like you might see a box, but psychically you touch the box, you can feel the texture of the wood. And I think this is an area where you're expanding now. So I want you to explore experiencing texture and feel, touch, heat, cold. I think this is going to be a whole nother area that really opens up for you this year. And that's going to really help you to make advancement. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Callie 10 driving. I hope you're not driving right now. I don't want to cause you to have an accident. Hello, everyone. How's your day going? Well, my day is going good here. I hope your day's going well. Bob, any messages for me? Yes, Callie 10, I have to tell you, right around you here, I'm getting literally bright blue light. This is the communicator light. And I feel like this year for you is very much about expressing what you're sensing, what you're feeling. I feel like you're going to be doing something that sounds weird, but like team building. That's the word I get around you. It's like you're uniting with people. And I think this year you're going to find that by bringing people together, you're able to advance projects that you want to work on. Keep an eye out also. It looks like in the month of March, there may come up some travel issue here around you. Like somebody want you to go on a trip. And I keep getting like Western, like states, like it's like Nevada or Utah or I think New Mexico. All of these keep showing up. I don't think it's decided yet. But I do think that there are people that are going to want to have you travel with them. And so I think you should, because I feel like going to these other states, there's a real sense of connection with the earth and your psychic self is opening. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. By the way, Callie 10, I got to tell you, also have around you a Native American guide. I'm getting a woman that I hear's voice back here. She gives me the name of Silver Dove. She says, I'm Silver Dove, and she's a guide to you. So she's helping you with this travel and with the opening up some of your psychic connection and your other things you're working on. Blessings to you. Oh, somebody just donated $15. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Heidi Hootie. That's so nice of you. Heidi Hootie. I love that name. Heidi, I have to tell you, thank you for your donation. It's interesting. You're coming into a time right now of, this is going to sound weird, the word is awakening. I feel like for you that you've been kind of, holding back from your true abilities. I think you've been surrounded by people who have tried to make you not realize how much power that you have. And I think that as we get through the next 3 to 4 months here, by the time we get to April, you're feeling like you're re-empowered or you're reinvigorated. I'm getting healing energy around you here as well. I would like you to keep an eye on your sugar levels. I feel like you're having some weird fluctuation going there. Not to scare you, don't panic, it's not the end of the world, but just have that looked at, okay? Because I feel there's an imbalance there. But it's interesting, by the time we're into April, your energy is much more focused, and I get the word freedom around you. So don't let anybody bind you now, don't let anybody hold you back or tell you you're not qualified, you're not good enough. Disregard all those messages. You also have a number of spirit guides around you. And I keep getting a group of 4 angels around you. And they're each telling me, they said that they're the throne's angels. And they literally said, we plead for you before the throne of God. So God is hearing your prayers, and these 4 angels are working with you. I wish I could get their names. They just said, we are the throne angels. So address up your prayers to the throne angels, and they'll help get your higher self connected to the higher realms. Okay. Particularly also, I want you to watch the months of June and July this year as well. Looks like there may come up an issue around investment. This could be an issue around investment in a property or a move of some sort. And so if you decide to do that around that time, it looks like it'll be successful for you. Okay. Anyways, thank you for being here. Call on the throne angels. They're working with you. I send blessings to you. I appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I tell you, we got more messages than I can keep up with here. Hold on just a second. My computer's freezing. Something's wrong here. Hold on, there's my glasses here. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah. TGVG, does Cecil have anything to say on my film? I think you mean your film work. TGVG, let me see. Good to see you here. Yeah, can you get Seesaw? Yeah, his God. I've spoken with him before. Hold on. Seesaw, are you there? Yeah, TGVG. Julius is here for you. Yeah. TGVG, Cecil's back here, and he says to tell you, he said, oh, tell him we haven't forgotten him. He said, everything's moving along well. He keeps telling me that in the springtime, he said, you're on a major project here. I get the sense that you're going to be invited to work on a professional production, and it looks like it's around March or April timeframe. Cecil says, he said, don't jump too quickly, be patient, everything's falling into alignment. So yes, he's also asking me to tell you that there's some travel here. And it looks like there's a British connection that's coming also in the spring and also in the summer. So I think you're going to be stepping outside your normal location. You'll be in Britain, particularly during the summer months. And Cecil says, oh, it will be great to travel. Okay, so he's working with you and asked me to bring that to you. All right, so watch those places and those time frames. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Beltor, Bob, any insight into me finding success this year? Have not worked in several years. You know, Beltor, it's interesting because when I walk into your vibration right now, I'm getting a lot of bright gold light around you. That tells me that you've kind of crossed out of that holding pattern now. And I think it's, to be honest with you, it's probably not going to be till June, but around June, I feel you're ready to start into a new job. I want you to think about also over the next few months about developing a second business. I think you'll have a job that you're offered. I get a connection with this it feels like it may have some connection to the fashion industry or retail. So you might want to explore like this would be high-end fashion, like like Gucci and I'm not being endorsed by any of these companies, Christian Dior. I feel like I'd like you to look at work connected to some high-end fashion houses. Now, it may be either sales or like advertising or promotions connected to the high-end fashion, but I feel like you would love this. It'd be very fun for you and very high energy and very creative. I also want you to think about building your own business as well, because I feel like later this year, you're going to be in a very creative place. So you might be able, for example, to start designing your own jewelry line or doing photography. But I'm getting a lot of visual creativity around you here. And I think honoring that visual element is the key to success for you. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, guys, I just realized what time it is. I'm going to have to wrap this up for today. But I so very much appreciate it. Somebody donated $5. Hold on. Alexa, hi, Alexis. All right, you're getting the last one today, darling. Oops, I just lost your question. Alexis, I can't see your question. Well, let me tell you what I'm getting for you because it disappeared off the screen, hon. You know, Alexis, what you've got going on around you now is you've got some pink light around you and some blue light. Pink light tells me that you've been doing some emotional healing. And I feel like right now you're at a turnover where from the emotional place, there's strength and healing in relationships. And I think that you're going to find that from now, literally going forward for this year, that you're ready to kind of start over in the emotional area. So I want you to be open to new beginnings in love, new beginnings in healing, also in family relationships. And I think that you're going to find that the doors are open there. You've got blue light around you, which means you're definitely opening communication. So I think it's a good time for you, for people that you're struggling in the communications with, to go ahead and make an effort, reach out to them. Alexis, I don't know if that's what you asked, but that's what I'm getting around you. Your question disappeared. But I do feel like right now it's all about the emotional connection for you. So, don't think like, oh, I have to wait 10 years. No, right now, all the way through the end of the year, it's really like the whole 2020 is about that emotional connection. So you're ready to move forward in relationships, whether romance and or family. So I feel like you're ready for that and you're going to get a lot of blessings. Okay. Anyways, but I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Guys, I have to apologize. I am literally out of time. I'm booked up for readings the rest of the day. But I thank you for being here. Listen, if you want to get on my schedule for our private session, call my office. Link will be below. If you don't remember it, 703-825-3929, or write to me in my email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. All of those links will be below this video, or in all of my videos have those links. So if you don't see it, go to another video, you'll find my phone number and my email there. Make sure also check out, and please, if you can, go back after this video processes. Tell me if you see the store below my video. Some people are still not seeing it, so I want to make sure that you're seeing my t-shirts. It will literally be below the video box, right before the comments. There'll be a little bar, and you'll see pictures of shirts. Let me know if you see Psychic Bob's merch store. And while you're there, you might want to pop over and look at my shirts, get a closer look at them. You go into the store. And if you want to get them, you can order them. So there you go. Psychic Bob. And as I said earlier, we are going to be producing some artwork shirts. So you'll have some of my paintings. Tell me in the box below. Okay. This is what I really need you to do more than anything. Which is your favorite paintings for shirts? Do you have one that you printed or that you saved and you like? And you're like, that would be so cool on a shirt. I want to hear from you. What paintings do you want on the shirt? You can list as many as you want, or if you have one in particular. But tell me in the box below, what paintings do you want to see on Psychic Bob t-shirts? Okay. All right. Guys, listen, I love you. Send blessings. Be here tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to talk about the mystical brown agate and its use in magic and witchcraft. So make sure to be here. I'm going to show you my agate gemstone collection, and we'll make it happen. You guys are best. Thank you. Love you. We'll see you guys here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.